This is Wendy Gunn at Your Home for God, and I want to talk to you today about taking control of your life. I want you to be the successful leader and entrepreneur that God created you to be. I want you to achieve all that God has for your life. Are you a person who is maybe just a little bit afraid, a little bit fearful, a little bit overly cautious? Or maybe you are the kind that you just content. You're thinking, well, isn't that what Christians are supposed to be, is content? And when it's actually not God's will for your life. What are you relying on self to accomplish that God wants to be empowering you to do way more, way bigger things? I want to ask you to think, are there any areas of my life that I've become complacent? I've become maybe a little bit slothful. I've become too satisfied. And, or I've let fear stop me. What is it? Just about all of us could say that at some point in our lives. It is a great time to think about what goals God wants you to achieve in the next quarter, in the next year. And dream big, friend. Dream big, dream bigger. You were meant for more. I want to be there for you if you need someone to identify the gaps, to identify the places where you're not rising up, where you're not doing the things that you could to achieve the goals that you can. We as Christians are to shine. We are to show forth His praise. We are in our story. He's writing a story, in and through your life. The message He has for the world through your life is too important to play it small. He has big dreams, big plans for you, but God does not force His plans on you. How big is your faith? Have you ever seen a mustard seed? I recently got a new necklace. I have looked at that verse about if you just have faith as big as a mustard seed, you can say to that mountain, move, and it will. I have looked at that verse differently in recent years. I want to encourage you to think you already have mustard seed faith. It's not that you have to, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get bigger faith. I'm going to have and try to get that little bit of faith. That's not the point. You already have it. What are you doing with that faith? How are you using that faith? I want to ask you this week to use your faith, to ask God how He wants to show His power in and through your life. Ask Him what goals He wants you to set. What are the big, audacious, big, hairy, audacious goals, BHAGs, that He wants you to achieve with His power? What a testimony that will be. This is Wendy Gunn at Your Home for God.